Hey, anybody out there yet? All right, we are live. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. I'll start playing now. Come on. Piss me off. Come on, you get this working. This is why I don't like doing live stream, guys. It's a little tricky. All right. All right. Anybody out there hear me? How's the video look? Anybody? Just say what's up. Type something that you can hear me in the live chat. Let me know how things are looking for you guys. Right now it's saying that my video is poor for some reason. Kind of got me aggravated, so I need to see somebody in chat. Let me know what's going on. Anything? Anybody out there? Anybody out there in chat want to help me out? Let me know how that video is looking. See, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will be experiencing buffering. All right. All good. Okay, it looks all right. You're not. What's up, Paul? I want to even mess your name. Dragonati. Is that Italian? Hope I didn't mess your name up, Paul. How do I sound? My screen is saying that right now the video, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. How's it look, Paul? Does it look all right to you? Sound good? Before I keep going. It looks like it's all right now. Just keeps coming to the same error. Did the same thing the other day. It's kind of annoying. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna run with it. Hey, we got somebody else in there. Hey, hit the like button. All right, guys. I'm assuming everything's good to go. If you're experiencing buffering, like I think it is, let me know. I think it's buffering right now. But I keep looking across the other screen, so it looks funny, like I'm frozen in space. So it's probably fine. All right, guys, what's up? This is the White with Retro Crypto YouTube channel. It looks like the live stream's up and running properly now. It looks like I got 3 viewers. That's nice. Thank you, guys. Please make sure that you hit the like button. And we'll get a few more people in here, and I want to get this party started. It's been a pretty exciting couple days for me. I hope so for you guys. Oh, you found the chat. Man, it keeps popping up with these errors. I just want to make sure it looks good for everybody out there. All right, Italian name but Irish. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to jump right in here. Let me say this first. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet. In the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. today the market is obviously on fire. Everything is looking good. My favorite projects are looking good. HEX is looking good. Cardano's well. HEX pulled back a little bit, but no worries there. Cardano is really doing good right now. But yeah, let's just run down through all these. Now, as you guys know, if you don't know, when I do my live chats, I want you guys to, if you got any questions, curiosities, whatever, please hit me up in the comments so I can answer them. All right. Got a project that I didn't even know about Power City. I always bring it up because it's one of the ones I'm most excited about that's coming up on Pulse Chain. All right, so let's take a quick look here, guys, at the overall market cap. Bitcoin's at 23,884, $456 billion market cap. Ethereum, 1,738,000. Wow, man, it's hard to imagine. I'm sorry, guys. It took me back for a second there. All right, it just takes me back because when I first started, I seen Bitcoin drop all the way down to, I was somewhere between 3,500 and 3,400. Because I remember I almost brought it to the very bottom, but I didn't quite make it. But it's just beautiful to see how much things have rose. Ethereum's at 1,738. We got in the number 6 market cap, XRP. Man, the SEC is really dragging out this lawsuit. It's hard to say how that's going to play out for them, guys. Cardano, number 8 spot at 51.5 cents. I keep telling you guys, I know I'm a Hexican. I love Hex. Do not sleep on Cardano. You're going to regret that decision forever. If you don't believe me, just go to Cardano Cube. I think it's CardanoCube.io. And just go to the ecosystem. It's huge, guys. You have to give respect. All these projects being built on Cardano. Solana is at $43.32. Let's see, you got Polkadot right here, number 12 spot. Polygon TA, number 13 spot. You guys know how I feel about Polygon TA. They have, what do you call those guide keys, admin keys? Tread lightly with them. Richard, oh, there we go. We got excellent. Now I'm excellent for streaming, so it should be no buffering. So annoying. All right, let's jump right in this, guys. Sorry about that. There's nothing worse than when you're ready to go, and then something always takes you out at the knees. And it kept saying that that the video was coming up real choppy for you guys. All right, let's go jump over here. First thing I want to talk to you guys about today is the Bitcoin halving. Right here in front of you, you have the Bitcoin halving clock, and up as of right now, in 615 days, 20 hours, 31 minutes, and 27 seconds. Countdown to April 4th, 2024, the Bitcoin halving will happen. Now, up to this point, the Bitcoin halving has been pretty much the key to when the bull market is at its, at least kicks in, if not goes to its all-time high, somewhere in that range, roughly. So I want to make sure you guys are counting down for this Bitcoin halving. Be very aware of it, because I'll tell you right now, this bear market's not like the last one. The last bear market, it wasn't a lot to look forward to. It wasn't a lot to hope for, kind of. It was just how much lower can we go? Oh, my God, I'm getting drained. But this time, there's so much happening. There's so much being built. There's so much excitement. There's so much uncertainty in the world. And we're like halfway there, guys. Literally almost halfway there. That is significant. So do not sleep on this, the Bitcoin halving. You always want to be aware of where we stand in time. All right, with that. All right, now we're going to take a quick look at the overall fear and greed index. Oh, guys, do me a favor. Make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you hit the like button. It will cause the YouTube algorithm to send me more traffic. All right, the fear and greed index. It has us in the fear territory right now. Like I said the other day, that's when people are going to start making bad decisions, because it's going to start looking spicy. It's going to start looking nice. I mean, look at this. It's all green. Oh, my God, I won in now, right? That's what people do. They don't want to buy when it's red, when it's a bargain. No, they want to buy at premium price. So right now, it could be a premium price. I'd be very careful at buying anything. Now, there are people thinking that, or there are YouTube personalities, to be specific, to be specific, there are YouTube personalities that are starting to question, has the market bottomed? And It went from a very stern, strong, oh, no way we have bottomed, to, I heard there's a lot of people talking very questionable, like if we have or haven't bottomed. So I'm starting to think I like to think that we haven't bottomed. I want to stick between 15 and 11,000. I don't think there's been enough pain yet. Maybe the pain that will happen is when, or what they call the Black Swan event, is when the corporate America admits that maybe they aren't as profitable as they've been claiming, or some corporate company comes out. You know the routine. It's Enron. It's always Enron, or it's one of the dot coms, or it's always something, guys. Like for recently, it was Celsius for the crypto market. Well, actually, Terra Luna, then Celsius. So what's going to be the Black Swan event, guys? Because I still feel like the stock market is inflated, hyperinflated. The inflation's through the roof. You have them coming out with like an article I saw today by what is it, Janet Yellen, stating that the Treasury Secretary stressed job growth during a press conference after release of second quarter, and no recession. There is Janet Yellen sees no recession, calls U.S. economy exceptionally strong. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like it's that strong. If any, yeah, it's strong, all right. Everything is so expensive, you can't even afford to buy the most simplest thing without paying. It feels like somewhere between 25%. At least that's what it's like for me around here where I live. I'm up in the Northeast. But it feels like things are like between 20%, 25%. Groceries is absolutely horrible. It's killing me, killing us, the family. And I'm not hurting for money, thank God. So that's the other half. I'm waiting for it to really start. The people who live check to check, who aren't very good at budgeting their money, who are refusing to change their lifestyles, it's going to start hitting them in the pocket real soon, guys. All right, let's jump forward here. All right, if you're just logged in, please remember to jump into the hit the like button. I need you guys to hit the like button so I can get more traffic. All right, trying to improve myself here with these live streams. I'm not the greatest at it. They're a little tricky, guys. It's very tricky. All right, for you newcomers to the chat, please hit the like button, and here we go. All right, crypto total market cap here. We're currently sitting at we're currently sitting at 1.078 trillion, which is outstanding. You see that we have broke past this support line that then became a resistance line, but we managed to go right back past it. That is a good thing right here. We did drop recently, we dropped as low as 937 billion, but we came right back up here. So it looks like, well, I love to see a support. I like to see things drop beneath the support line and then recover, because then you know it is where it belongs legitimately. Now, let's look over here at the Bitcoin right here. We'll take a peek at the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 23,927. It's on a tear right now, guys, to be quite honest. It's sitting above this key support level or / resistance level, and that is at 22,324. As you remember, I but suspected that it may drop as somewhere between 15,000 and 11,000. So thus far, during this bear market, Bitcoin's dropped as low as 17,632 US dollars. So anything is possible. Now we're taking another look at Bitcoin right here. With this chart, guys, we're looking at the Bollinger Bands with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is overheated. Please be careful if you're running out and you want to buy some Bitcoin right now, because it is looking good, quite delicious today, honestly. It's at 23,138. Be very careful, guys. It's overheated. The Bollinger Bands have it as being overbought right now. The RSI has it being overbought. So you want to be very careful, guys. Extremely careful. Now, you got this key resistance, support level right here from the VRVP. And that key support level is currently sitting at roughly $21,062. So what does that mean in layman's term? You don't want to drop between $21,000 and $62 at that point. That is when you want to get worried. All right, very worried. Like Wesley Wallet, very, yeah, you want to get worried. You don't want to drop past that, all right, guys? And that is drawn by the volume profiler. For me personally, I probably would come a little bit lower, around 20,800. But anyway, it's the same rough range there. All right, let's take a look at my knockoff market cipher chart here. You can get it for free on TradingView. It is called Fu Manchu. Let me do it right. It's called Fu Manchu Cipher A and Cipher B. Okay. I love telling people about it because it is a very good predictor of the markets. And we're going to look at the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin right now. So with Bitcoin, the 4-hour chart has changed from previous. We had a blood diamond on the 24th. Now we're over here, and on the 27th, we had a change for previous trend. Then we had a bullish continuation, then a long signal, and a bunch of bullish continuations. Now that's the first chart. So the first chart, Cipher A, is bullish. Now Cipher B is indicating, this is how this is read. The yellow is the volume, which the volume is down a little bit. The red and the green that you see back and forth over here, the red is money flowing out, and the green is money flowing into Bitcoin. So there is a little speck of green here, which is a good thing. Right now, the volume, the last signal on a 4-hour chart was a long signal, a buy signal, and the volume is looking pretty good right now. It's looking very good. The RSI down here, I didn't like the RSI on a B chart, so what I did was I put I went with traditional RSI down here, which overheated. Do not buy Bitcoin today. I don't think it's a good day to buy it personally. What do you guys think? And by the way, guys, please don't shy away from leaving comments, guys. Hey, you got any charts you want me to do? Anything you want to talk about? Anything at all? Leave a comment, guys. Let's get this. I love chatting back and forth for you guys. I'll do it all night long. All right. Let's jump back over here very quickly. Where's my live chat? Is my live chat up? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's up. All right. So, and then right here where you got the blue, and yeah, it's nowhere near crossing over. So you have Bitcoin's looking quite bullish, guys. It's looking very strong at this very moment. All right. Let's go ahead and look at it on a 2-hour chart just in case, because sometimes it may flip up on me. Okay, now let's take a peek here at the 2-hour chart. There is a bullish continuation right up here, and there is a bullish, a bullish continuation, and this is a possible sell signal. It is not confirmed though, but it looks like there is a sell signal here. So you might want to be wary of that. It may be pulling back, but it's up 4.35% right now, so keep that in mind. Don't make any rash decisions. And remember, I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet. I am not a financial advisor. All right, now let's take a look here with Bitcoin with exponential moving average. Now, this is where it's key. Jason Bourne. What's up, Jason Bourne? What do you think? It will hit 24.5. Let's jump back and take a quick peek. Do I think it'll hit 24.5? Let's go ahead and... All right, we'll play with that, Jason, in 1 minute. All right. Hey, Jason, make sure you hit that like button for me. It helps me out. It helps algorithm pick me up. All right, so let's look at the exponential moving average here. That's set to the 4-hour chart, not the 2-hour chart. And according to the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin is very, very bullish, all right? Ton of support over the exponential moving average. It gets no better than that. If we look back at the 2-hour chart, it is still very bullish. There is no concerns with that. Now we're looking at the moving average here. The moving average for Bitcoin, the 50-day has crossed under the, the 20-day has crossed under the 50-day and then has bounced off in a positive direction off of the 100-day. So that's a bit of good news there. That's a good thing without question. The 200-day is just kind of running by itself. So there's not too much to be excited about with the moving average for Bitcoin, but seeing this 50-day going back towards, the 20-day going back towards the 50-day, that's worth being excited about. Fear and greed indicator has it as being greedy. All right, let's do some charting real quick for Jason Bourne here. All right, so you want to see if it's going to hit 24.5. So let's do this. What is Will I look at Matic? Hell yeah, we can look at Matic. Give you a minute and we'll take a peek at it. I got some issues with Matic though. I got to keep it real. Matic has me a little concerned with those admin keys, and I'm a huge Richard Hart fan. But we definitely, was that Big Smock? We definitely take a look at it though. All right, guys. So let's see, 24.5, huh? Let's see, where are we at right now? We're here. What will it take to get 24.5? Let's take this chart down to the 2-hour. 24.5. I'd say it's a good chance for it to get to 24.5. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna range this up. So That's not going to work. I'm trying to look for the best chart to be the most telling thing. Give me a second. What do you guys think? A Fibonacci retracement? I think a Fibonacci retracement would be the best bet to pick this. So we're going to pick the recent high point. So we're not going to go that far back in time, all right, guys? We're going to go back to, I think the Fib will answer this best. Come up here. So we're going to take it back to May 31st when we were at 31,915. Then we're going to trace it downward angle. Let's see what these magic numbers are. All right, the 50% line right here. All right, make sure I give you guys as much visual aid as possible so it'll make sense what I'm saying. All right, so right here is the 50% point. Oh, okay. All right, okay, so we're going to look at it two separate ways, all right, because right now it's on a downtrend technically, but when it reaches that 50% point, I would, and it's like just shy of it. When I say just shy, so close. It's so close to reaching this point right here, this yellow line. When it crosses over, yeah, I'm going to say definitely, actually. So, yeah, hey, Jace, I probably would bet, if I'm not a financial advisor, yes, I think it's going to hit the 24.5 mark. Why would I think that? Because, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's like literally right there, guys. The 50% mark is the bullish mark, and we're so close. We're so close. And that's pretty much right where, that's a good one. I'm going to do some more. Let me jump forward, and we're going to come back to this, because there's another chart I want to do. But in the meantime, let's do this one very quickly here. I'm going to change the fib around real quick for you. I'm just curious. This is just for me. $61.8. I'm just curious about something here, guys. Just give me a second. All right. Yeah, in my heart, I think 24.5 is a realistic range. But there are also a lot of guys are talking 27, 28,000. So I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth at the same time. I hope you guys respect that. But we will come back to this. I love charting things out. I'm just not used to getting hit on the fly. I'm used to having everything all laid out, ready and easy. Hope that makes sense to you guys. But yeah. See, I'm going to take this backwards. Damn, now you got me stuck on this. It should be good, though. The Disney news is awesome. I was actually talking to a Big Smock. Yes, the Disney news was awesome. Disney is huge. They're not going to put their money or invest their money in something that's questionable or likely to fail. You would like to think that it was thoroughly vetted. They are aware of the admin keys and all that good stuff. But it still makes me very nervous. Why? Because Rich and Hart said not to trust them. But, you know, for what it's worth. Yeah, I think it's well on its way to 24.5, guys. All right, let me jump on. Let me keep going. All right, Ethereum. Let's take a quick peek at Ethereum. Matter of fact, you guys that are here, let me show you some love. Let's take a quick look at Matic. All right, I'm gonna load some new charts here. Load chart. There we go. We'll do a market cipher. And load Matic symbols. Matic. Where you at, Matic? Yeah, I don't even got Matic in here. Yeah, go figure. All right, Polygon. Matic USD. I like to do it against the US dollar. Bittrex is good enough. All right, here we go. Matic. Man, I got so many things in here. I might have to slim this up a little bit. Slow me down. All right, there's Matic right there. All right, so let's take a look at Matic Polygon. Matic is looking very strong right now. Everything's looking strong, but how much are they up today? They're up 5.13% as of right now. This is a 4-hour chart for Matic, and you'll see that Matic had a bearish change for previous trend. A bearish continuation on July 27th, and then a long signal shot off on the 27th, and it's been a bunch of bullish continuations ever since. That is on the first chart. On the secondaries chart, you'll see that there's a slight little bit of money flowing out, but nothing major. The volume is pretty damn good. The volume is looking very good. It doesn't even look like that blue's ready to do the crossover, because whenever these two come to a point, that's when either they'll do a sell signal, as you'll see up here, or a buy signal. And it's looking very strong right now. The RSI also has Matic as being overbought. Now, if you look at Matic with the moving average, no. If you look at Matic with the moving average exponential, Matic is on a daily chart. Matic has just broke. Now, on a daily chart, Matic has just broke through the top, so it is bullish tendencies. But on a daily chart, it's not officially bullish yet. But I guarantee you, when you look at the 4-hour chart, it is going to be extremely bullish. There you go. It's just a ton of support. There's no question. And on the 2-hour chart, Matic is looking great. Now let's do Matic very quickly. Let's do one more chart for Matic. Now I want to do the VR VP, and I'll show you why. All right, so for Matic with the VR VP right here, this volume profiler, it will, depending on how far back I draw it, it'll put a support level. So as of right now, the main support level for Matic is 0.035 cents. If you see it drop beneath that, that's where you run for the hills. The Bollinger Bands has it being overbought, as I said before, but I just wanted to make sure I told you that. Also, the key point of resistance up here at the top that it will hit, according to the VR VP, will be 0.056. That will be the next serious resistance point. I hope that helps. Let's go back over here. Very impressed by your answer. You just got a new subscriber, and I hit that like button as you asked. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. Will you look at Matic? Gotcha. 28,000 resistance. 28,000 resistance for Bitcoin? Very much so. Yes, I'm not going to. 28,000 resistance. That's a no-brainer right there. That'll put it right here. But that's like us. The only problem I have with saying the 28,000 resistance, because it's almost like a desperate point, because you see that it did a serious drop off, and then the only thing that separates this and that is it had a couple wicks, but I mean that baby was that was a pretty steep drop, if you get what I'm saying. All right, hey guys, make sure you hit the like button. The more likes I get, the more traffic YouTube will send to my channel, and I would appreciate it so much. Let me sure I accept before I jump into Ethereum or HEX. Let's see what else we got. HEX is on Matic. Wish the staking platform was loaded so we can take advantage of low transactions to gain T-shares. HEX is on Matic. Well, I mean, you could bridge it over from Ethereum. So yeah, HEX is on Matic. But the problem is that once you bridge it over from Ethereum, it's now sitting on Matic, and Matic has admin keys. So theoretically, the admin keys aren't necessarily a bad thing. Admin keys are just a backdoor for the software engineers, the code writers. Just like in that old school movie War Games. It was a backdoor so they could talk to the computer, and that kid found his way in. I'm old. It's from the early 80s. It's a good movie, though. You should look it up. The computer was huge. All right. So with Matic, with the admin keys, it's a way for the devs, just in case they ever need to fix something. The problem is that with that back door, they could rewrite everything, steal something massive, and it will be an evil door doing it. It's not going to be a dev, and it's just something. Richard Hart got Celsius Network right, and I uploaded a video, the actual video. It's like 3 videos back about Richard Hart warned everybody about Celsius Network. Now this is why Matic scared me. I got ready to jump into Matic full bore, where I lost a lot of money with Ethereum, because what I did prior to that is I had like 100 tokens, right? And $100 here, they were like $100, $200. All of a sudden, everything 4x, 3x, 4x, right? I'm up $600. I want to take my profit. I can't. Why? Because Ethereum fees are $400, $300. And it held me back so much over the bull market, it's not funny. So my plan was, I want to go into the gaming and metaverse big time, right? I'll just bridge everything over to Matic. Problem solved. But that's my fear, as I just went over. Also, there's another project with Matic, which is going to make me a little bit of a hypocrite, so I'm going to pick up a taste. And that is Revolt RVLT, which is part of Cult DAO, which I am impressed with that project. So, for what it's worth. Let's see what we got over here. And T-shares. If anybody doesn't know how to do the T-shares, it's so easy. I'll show you in this video. And the way I finally got it right is so easy. And if you don't know, when you look at a Hedron, a B share is half of a T share. So easy. Just remember that. One B share is half of a T share. If you ever get on Hedron. Wow, the RSI is up there. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, J Sport. I hope it will hit 24.5, as you said. What are your thoughts on DXY? It seems to be topping. DXY, I really don't know much about DXY. I'd be a hypocrite if I said I did. Or actually a liar. I'd be a straight up liar. DXY, the fuck? Oh, it got me cursing. DXY. I gotta figure out who DXY is. You got me curious. You got my curiosity boiling now. Here we go. DXY Finance. Yeah, I really don't know anything about DXY Finance. I could chart them, but I couldn't tell you anything about this project. I really don't know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything about DXY. Sorry, who was that? That's about the Big Smock. Sorry about that. It seems to be topping. Yes. It doesn't take long to look at it. But like, yes, definitely seems to be topping off. And actually, with the market the way it is right now today, it should be doing better than this, in my opinion. That's something also to take in consideration. Why are you down when everybody else is up? Now, this is on a daily chart. Let's see how I can change this. All right, here we go. I got to pull this up on a different chart to be fair. To be a fairly objective, whatever. Screener, charts, DXY. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's solve some curiosity. I love learning about new projects. This is how it happens, actually. DXY. We're going to do it against ETH, all right, for time savings. DXY against ETH. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't even mess around with this one, tell you the truth. I don't like the way it looks right now. Not with the way the market's looking today. This baby should be doing better than this, in my personal opinion. All right, let's jump back on Target here. Sorry, guys. It's just I want to take time for the guys. You guys have the nice enough to stop in and watch my video. I just want to say thank you. So I want to answer any comments, any questions you have. I don't want you to have to wait. That's my mentality. If it's annoying, let me know. I'll go a different direction with the live streams. I'm kind of learning how to live streams. It's not as easy as it looks. Trust me. It's like everything else in life. It's not as easy as it looks. Like pleasing my wife. It's not as easy as it looks. All right. So let's take a look. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep on track here straight through HEX. So this is the HEX point, guys. All Hexicans, if you're interested in Pulse chain, here we go. But first, we're going to run through Ethereum very quickly, too. All right. This is Polygon, crypto, totals, HEX. Did I lose on my Ethereum? Sure did. All right. We're just going to jump straight to HEX then. All right, first thing we're going to look at HEX right now, guys, is with the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands have HEX as being overbought right now. The RSI is indicating that HEX is also overbought. The top resistance point that HEX is going to have a hard time passing is 0.056 cents. HEX is currently sitting at 0.048. It did pull back a little bit, but it felt so nice at 0.49. I thought we were going to break 5 cents. So they went backwards. So depressing. That sucked. The key support level that we need to hold currently is at 0.037. If it drops beneath 0.031, get ready to run for the hills. It's going to get a little rough. I agree. ETH is smacking everything right now. I'll tell you why. Because 2.0 is en route. My problem with 2.0 is, as far as with the staking, for me, it doesn't solve the problem with, it solves scalability, but it doesn't solve the fees. The fees, they're not affordable, man. Like, called Dow. They got me the other day, called Dow. I went off, read a thing and start talking. Let's keep going, then we'll go back to the fees. Sorry, guys. All right. All right, there's my ETH. I'll jump back to ETH for you. All right, so let's take a look here at HEX with the market cipher chart here. It has a bullish continuation right here at the very top When a 4-hour chart is looking, Hex is looking great, guys, in my opinion. There is a, it does currently, it is showing that it is doing a pullback right now. Okay, because here is the bearish continuation, and then this is the sell signal right here. You look over here, it's down 45%. So they're right on target. The volume's currently pulling back. The cash flow is looking good, though. Cash flows look good, very good, actually. The volume is down, but the cash flow is up, for what it's worth. Now, the RSI was on the overbought side, so today was not a good time to buy Hex, but now it's dropping underneath of the RSI level there. But Hex is looking bullish, in my opinion. How long it's going to look bullish? What is it going to do? It's hard to say. I feel like it's just following the market momentum, but it's not making its own statement right now. Even over here on Crypto Bubbles, I don't even think that Hex is one of the big players today. I remember all this used to be red, and Hex would be like 15, 10%. It was beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's jump over here. Now we're going to jump on the next chart for Hex, exponential moving average for Hex. Hex is dropping down to the ribbons. Hex is still bullish on a this is a 2-hour. Let's see the 4-hour chart. Hex is still bullish. Hex is still very bullish. There's plenty of support. It's well above the ribbons. Now the 2-hour chart is indicating that Hex is pulling back a little bit and it's about to touch the ribbons, which is a bearish act. But I wouldn't consider it being bearish, but it is doing a bit of a pullback, so you want to be a little careful there. Hex with the exponential moving average. Hex, the 20-day overtook the 50-day, which is bullish as you can get, and 100-day over the 200. Perfect. That is something to be excited about. If it could just maintain this basic momentum here, it is something to jump up and start high-fiving over, guys. All right. Now, the fear and greed indicator here, that is indicating that it was fearful. Then it got it's not fearful or greedy right now. I consider that neutral territory, in my opinion. All right, we did this one, I think. We did that one, right, for Hex? No, we didn't. All right, Hex right now. Yes, we did do that for Hex. All right, let's jump forward one. All right, let's look at Hex right now. This is the wedge I drew the other day, and then I drew my little secondary, I guess you can call it wedge or range, and it broke through both. So right there, I know how strong it is right now because it was bouncing around in here, and it broke through both, guys. There's no question that Hex is bullish right now, and that is a beautiful thing. But let's go ahead and take this out for prosperity sake. And at this point, we're going to take it up a notch. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to draw a support line going this way, a trend line. And we're going to see if it can maintain this trend. I'm praying it can, because I like to think that Pulse Chain is getting very close, guys. I have nothing to base it on. I've accepted the fact that Richard Heart's not lying. I've heard enough people with a lot more knowledge than me and connections that are not frustrated. So whatever Richard Heart found in the hard fork of Ethereum is probably a pretty big deal. And hopefully I don't know, but it's probably a very big deal because it happened before with Bitcoin, with Bitcoin Cash, when he could, and he wasn't even that character with Bitcoin Cash. He wasn't even a liked guy, and he could have stole, so not even really stole, just printed it, mined it. But anyway, it's just something to think about. But there we go. There's the wedge we're bouncing through and Hex right now. That looks great, guys. So just think, and this is how it really works out. This is how I look at things. We were all the way down to, on July 12th, we were at like 0.033, and we're already up to 0.48. Man, if we could just keep this momentum, that would be huge. Oh, by the way, guys, if you just joined us, please hit the like button. The like button helps me out so much. You have any questions, any concerns, any comments, please hit up the chat. I love chatting back and forth for you guys. I feel like I got a little bit of ADD issues when I'm with the chat, but, you know, it's all good. I want to support the people who support me. I hope that makes sense. Oh, by the way, guys, if you care, I started the members portion, so I want to start doing, like, I don't want to call it like underground videos, but they're going to be videos that I'm not trying to put effort in. Because like right now I'm struggling with this whole live thing, but I'm trying to learn how to do it. But like my regular videos that you guys watch, they're going to be like real, like if I hear something or there's something hot I think you like to hear about it, it'll be in the members group, but it won't be like a full-blown video. It'll just be like me just hitting it out for what it is, not trying to impress you, all that good stuff, because hopefully by then I already proven myself to you. All right, so that's in the members if you're interested. All right, let's go ahead and jump onto Pulse Chain here, guys. Now this is Pulse Chain. If you guys don't know, at any point you can go in here and look at the testnet, and I like to bring this up to people. People used to say that Richard Hart is, what they would say, like not scam, but where's Pulse Chain? The scamming us, blah blah blah. This is Pulse Chain. This is the test net. It's up and running. He can make this go live, and he's good. He no expectations of the work of others means you weren't expecting anything, and it's working. So how can you call somebody a scam or whatever when it's up and running? It's loaded. You can actually test it. Nobody really tests it anymore because, I mean, you can, but it's been so long now, most people have gotten the hang of it. And if they haven't gotten the hang of it, they're already crypto savvy to some degree, and they feel confident that they can run with it. All right. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Just came in. All right, so let's go ahead and jump over here to, I know a lot of my Hexicans want to hear about this. All right. First one's first, P33. Yeah, they're still going down, guys. Every time I do P33, I'm like, same crap, they're going down. Let's take a look at PulseDoge. PulseDoge is actually making a little bit of a rebound, finally. PulseDoge has been trading in this range here for quite some time at its all-time low, actually. Not all-time, but ever since it went very, it shot up. But it's just made some good movement here, so let's go ahead and put a trend line, and we're going to keep an eye on this baby. For finally broke a downtrend and we were going up in the right direction. So let's see how long this will occur. Now I do have a theory with this project, but I have nothing to base it on. But if you look at PulseDoge versus PulseDoge coin, PulseDoge actually right now is super cheap, right? People love buying super cheap tokens. Now once you're in the crypto world for a while and you understand market cap and once you understand how it all works. Just because something is 0.001 or like a 0.1, it doesn't mean that it's a good buy. You know what I mean? Something, it's just that they could have, but they could turn around and have like 1 trillion shares out there, basically, or 1 trillion coins, where something is going for $100 a coin, but there's a limit, finite amount, like 100,000 of them. Anyway, you get where I'm going at with this. So, PulseDoge might have potential to make a quick buck. Just saying. Not saying jump on it, but I do like the fact it's moving in the right direction. Now, if it continues to move in the right direction, then I will definitely jump on this one. Now, PulseDoge coin, that's a whole nother subject here. It's a PulseDoge coin. They did an airdrop. It's doing very well. I unfortunately sold it because, it was free money. So I took my money and ran for the bank. I'm a little, what do you call it, scarred after the bear market. But, actually, after the bull market, to tell you the truth. But yeah, this baby is looking nice. So we're just going to put a trend line here just to keep track of it. But there's no other way to trend it but up. This baby is just, where is it at right now? $4.60. Man, this one's a nice one, guys. This is a very nice one. Definitely keep this in your radar. If you haven't claimed the airdrop, if it still exists, claim it's free money. It's straight up free money. I feel bad for you haven't claimed this. All right, edit. But you do want to be cautious because there's bad things that's happened with that, like everything else. All right, let's jump over. That's PulseDoge coin, sorry. All right, let's jump down to MAXI. Any MAXI hits in here? Looking good. MAXI looking good. Let's see. All right, so let's take a peek here at MAXI, guys. Woo! MAXI on fire. MAXI ain't looking good. MAXI on fire today. There's no question. You see this trend line drill? MAXI is just, wow. This is going north, guys. It is definitely bullish territory for MAXI. There's no question. There was a slight downtrend. Downtrend has been rejected. I am taking that bad boy out. What I'm going to do is do a trend line from the top, and we're going to keep track of this baby. This baby is doing good. There's no other ways to put it. I messed up. I didn't sacrifice enough for MAXI. I didn't sacrifice at all for MAXI. I kind of got, not dumb. I don't know. Regrets. Life's about regrets. I didn't sacrifice for MAXI. I should have. And I did also sacrifice for liquid loans. There's some drama going on today with liquid loans. I don't know. There was like somebody, I heard somebody say something about a rug pull or whatever. I didn't look into it, but there was something going on with liquid loans today. Does anybody know what happened with liquid loans in the chat by any chance? But yeah, MAXI is looking great. It is going to trade within this channel. Wow, it is. If you let me pull this project all the way up. And one of the big things that we all make mistakes on is we don't pull a chart all the way back. Look at MAXI. Now look, MAXI was all the way up here. Now this was the hype. This was the initial hype. Now people have settled down, and it's trading in a pair with HEX. But it seems like it's always double HEX. Is that about right for MAXI, guys? It seems like it tends to always be double. Matter of fact, let's see if it lets me do this. Yeah, it should. Hold on, here we go. Let's go to HEX. Ooh, never mind. I can't do this on TradingView. This is on Deck Screener. I was going to put HEX up on the screen also, but it won't let me. MAXI is good. ETH is smacking everything. Hell yeah. The ad guy left the project because he wanted to promote other projects. Oh, really? But he was the face. So the face of liquid coins left liquid loans. The face of liquid loans left liquid loans. I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. I bet you Subway, Eat Fresh. Remember Subway? Most people have heard of Subway. I bet you wish Jarrett left. Remember that one? Whew. That was crazy. All right, let's jump down over to weight token. Let's go to weight. I have not claimed my weight yet, but I'm tired of waiting, guys. I'm about to get my money. That's all I'm going to say. I ran my numbers. It's worth me making a move. If it hits 8 cents again, I'm probably going to go. I'm taking my weight. I'm just being honest. Right now, it's trade. It did break through this wedge. It broke through on a very positive note, so that's a good thing. So what we'll do is we'll swing this around here, and we'll track it. Can't really track it that way yet. Take that out. So let's just go. I'm just going to leave this wedge here for weight right now because it doesn't really have enough history. You know what? No, correction. I got you. Well, for weight token, we are going to do. I really don't like doing it to there. Yeah. I can do it to here. All right, let's do it this way then. Screw it. All right, I see what weight token does. I'm going to put this wedge in. It could break north or it could break south, but let's see what it chooses to do. Make it a little bit more fair. It's not quite fair like that. There we go. Now I'm on the money. Then we can track it and see how if it's going to break north or south. The guy left the project because he wanted to promote other projects. I didn't sacrifice too much for liquid loans, so I'm good either way. Stay patient. What if weight goes to 1 penny? If weight goes to 1 penny, I'll be pounding my head pounding my head on the wall just like I'm ready to bang my head on the wall for PulseDoge coin. I sold them at like 2.5, but I really don't regret it. You know why? Because I took my profits. Now, like during a bull market, I learned a very valuable lesson. Take your profits and feel good about your profits. I don't worry about like what if as much anymore because I went from running down the road looking at extremely large houses, just looking at my wife going, I don't know, which one you want to get today? That kind of like no bullshit. And then it all went away. So, but I'm fine because you don't lose until you sell. And anybody here, you know how that works. You don't sell. If you don't lose until you sell. Now that's true if you waited too long. But when it's all green, take your profits, guys. Don't make the mistake I did. All right, let's wait till Hedron. How many Hedrons in here? I gotta get at least one other person in here making a comment about Hedron. Everybody loves Hedron. Who else is in here loves Hedron? So there's gotta be at least one more person. Still not claiming either. All right, I got you, Bugs. I'm just not a gambler, you know what I'm saying? It's like I see that money. It's like you're walking down the mall floor or somewhere. I was just at the beach. So like you're walking down a boardwalk and you see a $20 bill just sitting there. But if you leave it there, it'll turn to $30. Or the wind could just blow it away. You know what I mean? That is just burning my pockets. But it's probably best if you can wait. But you don't want to wait till Pulse goes live because you're not going to get the full amount. Remember, there's a catch in there with wait. So I don't remember it exactly anymore, but there is a catch to that. You don't want, the whole point is wait. It's like gambling because you don't want Pulse to go live because I believe you lose some, don't you? You might want to double check that. But there was a catch there. Waiting to see if ICOSA will help Hedron inflation. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Honestly, I think Hedron is probably, between Hedron and Power City, those are the two most in-depth projects that I think is going to make a big wave in the Pulse chain ecosystem. That's Hedron and Power City. And Power City's been very quiet if you really think about it. Very, very quiet. All right, let's do Hedron real quick, guys, here. All right, so let's let's leave it the way it is. All right, so Hedron broke through the wedge, so it's bullish. So we're going to go ahead and remove this wedge here. Remove, boom. No, that's wrong. There we go. Remove, boom. Remove. There we go. All right, so you see Hedron's bouncing right in between this range right here. The support level that the volume profiler is indicating. Let me make this easy for you guys to see. I don't know how this got changed. Shouldn't have. Okay. All right. So the VRVP, the VPVR, the volume profiler, the key support level right now for Hedron is 0.60, then 7345. Now, the resistance point that you're going to want to be worried about immediately, according to the volume profiler, is 0.669703. The bottom level support level that if it drops beneath it, you guys better. I'm going all in. I'm so upset I didn't go all in before. That will be at 0.602004. And that's according to the volume profiler. Now, the Fibonacci retracement that I drew, from recent high point, which is right here, and that was on May 11th, that put the 50% marker right here. Now, this is what I found awesome the other day about this. I looked at when they tried to break through, and it was on July 27th. It hit that 50% mark where the Fibonacci retracement chart said that if it passes it, it should go. It is considered bullish. It hit it, pulled right back because it wasn't ready yet. That told me so much. Should I buy HEX now or wait? All right, I am just an ordinary guy out there on the internet. I am not a financial advisor, but I will give you my 2 cents. HEX now, all right, Cacpanoli, not trying to insult your name, sorry about that, bud. When you say this, are you talking about buy into HEX for the first time or dollar cost averaging in? That's a key question. I need to know that before I answer you. Now, this is how I feel towards HEX personally, and it's really a stupid way, but it's so easy, and nobody can question this. Matter of fact, I'm going to load a chart, and when I show you this, you'll understand exactly where I'm coming from. Here's HEX. I'm going to remove every indicator on here. First thing you want to do, you say, like, should I buy HEX? First time. All right, today, HEX is on a tear right now. So HEX was on a tear today, so I probably would not buy HEX. HEX has been doing very good the last few days, so I probably wouldn't buy HEX right now. Well, but this is another way of looking at HEX, all right? Let's roll this chart out. Without a doubt, in my heart of hearts, HEX is going to surpass. Now, I'm going to keep rolling it back because we don't look back in the chart enough. HEX is going to surpass this point. And more than likely within the year, 51 cents. So, if you were to buy today at 0.048 cents, 51 cents ain't that bad, right? That's one way of looking at it. And remember, I'm not financial advice, all right? Now, if you look at the charting for today, I don't like buying things when they're up. Right now, it's down 1%. But HEX says, I don't know. It's getting to that point where something's about to kick off. Everybody knows things are about to get really good for a while, that it's going to be a pullback. So I'll be very careful. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Because I ain't trying to get anybody wrecked either. I know long term you're going to be happy. Now, are you willing to hold HEX for a while? Michael, are you willing to hold HEX? If you're willing to hold HEX and you're going for the long haul, you're fine. Yeah, pick some up. wouldn't think twice about it. But if you're trying to trade it, then I would be cautious. Dollar cost averaging, yes, Big Smock is right. Dollar cost average is the way to go. I buy $20 worth of Cardano every single day. I have so much Hex and Pulse Chain, I'm already in. But I have so much Cardano. I mean, I just dollar cost average $20 every day, and that really adds up. Oh, by the way, the guys are in the right now. Make sure you hit the like button. It will trigger the algorithm. So please, if all of you new guys just bounced in, everybody hit that like button. Just smash the hell out of it. I would dollar cost average. That would be the best advice to you. Yes, dollar cost average, and you can't go wrong. What if you don't know what dollar cost averaging is? Basically, say there's 52 weeks in there's 52 weeks in a year. So 52 times you buy you don't try to time it every whatever day Wednesday. You buy Bitcoin or Hex. You buy some Hex every Wednesday. Doesn't matter what the price is that Wednesday. You buy it every Wednesday. At the end of the year, take that 52, that total, average it all out, and then you got the average price of that overall year. Can't go wrong there. All right, well, the reason I asked is because I hear we're not at the bottom yet. You know what? That's kind of funny. One of my favorite YouTubers, Trayvon James, just called the bottom and said he thinks Hex is bottom today. He called it today. He also said that he thinks that it's a strong possibility that Bitcoin, the market's bottomed. He thinks it may drop down to 18, 17,000, but he called it bottom. The reason why I'm saying this to you is because there's 3 people I know for a fact called the bull market top: Richard Hart, Trayvon James, and Alexander Appleton. And is it Alexander Appleton? Jason Appleton. And when he called it so well, it was the day, and then boom, and when it dropped. So that's where I'm at with that one. And I lost my place. All right, so back to the Hedron thing, guys. I hope I pointed out how important that was, that it hit the Fibonacci 50% point, so I do not consider it bullish. It's still bearish territory. When it bounces past its 50% point is when it be bullish. All right. And please, guys, leave any questions, comments, want things for me to chart. Hey, I got time. Nothing but time. And I'm thirsty. I'm so sorry. All right. All right, so that's the Pulse chain. Any questions before I jump forward with stuff? Oh, by the way, guys, I just activated the membership portion. YouTube sent me an email about active. So I went ahead and activated. Sorry about that. I went ahead and activated the membership portion to YouTube. So if you want to support the channel, appreciate it. I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna start doing videos that. Like, when you normally see my normal videos when it's not live, I try to, make it very nice and neat, clean, crisp, whatever, however you want to view it. With the other channel, with the memberships, I'm going to get you off raw data. When I got it, I'm going to get it to you, and I'm going to give it to you accordingly. It's not no fancy, hey, welcome to Retro Crypto. No, it's just going to be very straightforward. Hey, this is what I found today. Look at this, blah, 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 blah. This is what I see. And then they'll be short. They'll be like 3-4 minutes. But anyway, if you're interested, if you just want to support the channel, be helpful. So I want to get better equipment. I think my camera sucks. I need a better camera. All right. Anyway, let's keep this rolling. All right, next. Let's go over Ethereum. I did not do Ethereum. Ethereum's important. Ethereum's very important, to say the least. All right, and I'm sick and tired of people saying that Richard Hart talks bad about Ethereum. Richard Hart does not talk bad about Vitalik. He actually, same as Charles Hoskinson. They don't really talk bad about Vitalik. They just, like, you have different opinions, but you still respect the fact that Ethereum, everything that's going on wouldn't be here if Ethereum wasn't created. Do you feel like PulseX with 1000X? No. PulseX, let me give you my opinion on a big smile. All right, when Richard Hart announced the hard fork, which was, I don't know, it was roughly around March of 2021. And there were a lot of Hexicans, I mean hardcore Hexicans, who refused to sacrifice the pulse chain. They literally didn't sacrifice the pulse chain because they're like, I'm a maximalist. I only do hex. Yeah. But the problem is that was as dumb as a move as it was for the Bitcoin maximalists. Yeah, the same one that people laugh at. Sorry, I had to do that little voice thing there. When it was my attitude, because I was relatively new to Richard Hart, but I was starting to stake and all then, is, well, if I believe in you here with Hex, then why the hell would I believe in you here with Pulse Chain? You see where I'm going at with this? So I actually, now I was up on my money at the time, and I sacrificed a crap load. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? I pray it happens, but hey, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Whatever. Life's weird like that. But now PulseX got a lot of pump and a lot of excitement by all the people who didn't put faith in Richard Hart with Pulse Chain. Plain and simple. So yeah, PulseX is going to do good. 1000X, probably, maybe. But a lot of the excitement around PulseX was really because you missed out on Pulse Chain. If that makes sense, because that's like looking at Uniswap to Ethereum. I mean, Uniswap's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not Ethereum. Does that make sense? Or if you're a Cardano fan, like myself, that's like comparing Cardano to Sunday Swap or MenSwap, or the list goes on and on. You get the idea. So, just my little food for thought moment. Hope that answers your question. That was probably long-winded, wasn't it? Hey, hit the like button, guys. Anybody in here new, hit that like button. Help a brother out. All right, so let's go look at Ethereum real quick. Did we talk about Ethereum? I do not believe we talked about Ethereum. I'm pretty sure I jumped over it. Did we talk about Ethereum, guys? Anybody in here? Did we talk about Ethereum? Big Smock? Bugs? Campamanoli? I'm destroying your name. I apologize. I don't know if the bot. Yes, I think it'll work. I have no. It goes back again to having. If you're a Hexican or a Richard Hart fan, you either have the faith or you don't. So I'm big on that. 1000X. Come on, really? If that's the case, I could put 100 on it and be cool. Well, I think you're getting the idea. And before you discount it that much, let's go. So let's say it says it's going to release. Let's keep this real. So we're going to do $100. So you're going to do $100, all right? Then you're going to divide it. And then I'm going to divide it by 0.0001. Because remember, it's when it goes live. I mean, when you sacrifice, it was with zero expectations, right? So it's supposed to start with zero value. That would give you 1 million shares of that. Of the 0.0001. All right. So now we'll do 1 million shares times 0.0001. $100. No, that's not right. Screwed it all. I hate when I do math on here. I look like an idiot. You guys get where I'm going at with this, right? $100 divided by 0.0001. All right. So that's close to zeros, I think. It's going to be 1 million. So you'll have 1 million of them. Now, what happens from 0.0001? So imagine it don't do nothing crazy. It just does like, I don't know, half a penny. That's 50 no, that's 5 cents. All right, let's put it 5 cents. No, let's do 5 cents. That's $50,000 over from 100. So you got to think out of the box. So a lot of people who sacrifice, yeah, it's that crazy. And if you miss the boat, remember, somebody paid $10,000 for a fucking pizza. Excuse my French, for a pizza. It happened. 10,000 Bitcoins for a pizza. I would love to have that pizza. You know what I mean? All right, let's look at her. No, go ahead, King. Hex did it. Right, Bugs. Hex did it. That's the catch. Hex did it. So you want to think Michael James Capagni? You want Capagnoli? You want to think out of the box. Try to remember to think out of the box. Anything is possible with crypto. Now, you can lose everything with crypto, and I'm just an ordinary guy out there in it with a passion for cryptocurrency, so I got to put that out there. but anything can happen with cryptocurrency. Somebody paid 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza. Let's do the math real quick. Let's do the math to make us all sick. And where's Bitcoin at today? 23,925. All right, times 23,925. Oh, $239,250,000 for a pizza. You gonna tell me that person's not just rolling it over? All right, so let's keep this going, guys. I've been babbling enough on here. Bugs, how long we talk? Michael James, average DEX return on investment is around 600x. Big Smock, there, yeah, correct. I didn't sacrifice, so I am a soul. How long are we talking about? You gotta remember though, when they go live, even though you didn't sacrifice, the initial valuation is supposed to be 0 or as close to 0 as possible. But that's when it's going to be crazy. And that's when Richard Hart videos, he talked about that a lot, that the price is going to be bouncing all over the place. The first week is going to be, week to 2 weeks is going to be crazy. That's why all those projects like Liquid Loans, what's another one? Especially Liquid Loans, they're not going live. Another one that Fiat, whatever. They're not going to go live until things settle down. There's more. I just can't remember for some reason. But it's going to be crazy because you remember, it's supposed to start with 0 value. So you might be better off waiting to right when it goes live. But remember, anything is possible. Sorry, I keep saying it. All right, enough about HEX. I want to talk about Cardano a little bit, if you guys don't mind. I love Cardano. Don't sleep on Cardano. Cardano's doing big things. Will do big things. Vassal hard fork is well on its way. It's going to be either before, probably right around Ethereum's 2.0 hard fork. But it's not really a hard fork for Ethereum, upgrade for Ethereum, hard fork. Well, they call it a hard fork, but we'll call it a Vassal upgrade. That's some people thought about playing HEX and then swapping it for PulseDoge. Me personally, I stick with HEX. I mean, you gotta remember though well, you didn't sacrifice. So there's a lot of things, because you're coming into it a little late, but you're not too late, if that makes sense. I would just be ready. Come up with a plan. Stick to your plan. When it goes live, the numbers are going to skyrocket. It's going to be crazy before it settles down. So I'm expecting it to skyrocket. Who knows? It might hit a number that nobody ever imagined. And then it's going to settle down. It's going to do a massive pullback. It's going to happen. You got to decide where you want to try to get in and be very careful. PulseX is going to do very good. It's going to do very well. But you got to remember, it's not the layer 1 blockchain. It's just a DEX. That's all it is. All right, let's jump for it. All right, I'm going to jump for it here, guys. Cardano. Any Cardano fans in here? Come on, give me at least one Cardano fan. I love Cardano. Previous trend. Wrong. PulseX. Okay. All right. It's a DEX. Not to be disrespectful. A DEX is a DEX is a DEX. It's not a layer 1 blockchain. Oh, he retracted it. Okay. All right. It's all good, man. All in good fun, man. All right. Or ma'am. Don't know. Cardano changed. We're going to talk Cardano a little bit, guys. Change for previous trend right here. And then we have a bullish continuation, a bullish continuation, a bullish continuation. Down here with the RSI, you have it on the overbought side of things. With the market cipher B chart here, if you look, you'll see the long signal, buy signal right here. And then the volume goes up. That looks very good. The volume is still good. There's nowhere near crossing over. Now, when they do crossover is when the sell signal will kick in, usually, but it doesn't look like it's there yet. So Cardano's looking very good. It's at 51 cents right now. The volume is good. There is some cash flow leaving, but nothing substantial. So according to this chart right now, Cardano is definitely bullish with the market cipher charts. With the moving averages in Cardano, the 50-day moving average just crossed over the 20-day, but the 100-day did just cross over the 200-day, so it's kind of like a wash when it comes to moving average. I wouldn't base too much on that. Excuse me. The fear and greed indicator is very greedy on Cardano right now, very greedy at that. The exponential moving average here is very bullish on a 4-hour chart for Cardano right now. Let's look at the daily chart. Is the daily there yet? Daily's not there yet, but it's showing very bullish tendencies. Now we jump down to the 2-hour, of course. 2-hour is extremely bullish still, so we are looking very good. The Bollinger Bands for Cardano is looking quite healthy. It's riding along the top, so it's on the overbought side. The primary support for Cardano is at 44 cents. And I think, did it actually touch it? Yeah, it did. Yeah, 44 cents right here. That's a strong support level for it here. The lower support, 40 cents. If it goes down there, I'll be scared. The upper support for Cardano is at 54 cents. Now, this is a wedge we drew for Cardano in the previous video, and you'll see that Cardano broke through that with bullish because it broke through the top. So that was a bullish break. So that was a very good thing there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do one of these jobs just to see what it does next. I'm just going to do a triangle. For all you guys leaving comments, I will answer them. I just want to get this part and everything I want to talk about because I like to. It's hard to stay focused on this, guys. It really is. That's why I want some members to to join my member side of things, and I want to take it up a notch, like personalize it big time. Just start shooting out. Like I see something that you may or may not care about, like Wi-Fi or on Cardano. Like I don't know how long I want to do this live stream, but like Wi-Fi, I don't know if you guys know about this, but this one has wheels on it. You want to keep it in your radar. I'll just leave it at that for right now. But yeah, we'll track it here with this. What comments we got here? All right, here's the last one. So I'm out, guys. Thanks for the advice. I'll buy some HEX. Thanks for coming around, man. If you catch this, I wish I saw that. PulseDoge was developed to pump. Surely, yes, Dave down under. You're right. Compared to any coin you can see, if you trust with your heart, he says that. I agree with you. Sorry, Dave down under. You're 100% right there, but that's an awesome statement. Hey, anybody new in here, please hit the like button. It helps YouTube pass out the message. All right, got a few more things I want to go over. Cult DAO. I recently learned about this project the other day. I really like it. Last 24 hours, it hasn't been doing the greatest last 24 hours. It's currently sitting at, I don't know, 0.00001934. I just like the whole idea of having a DAO, a venture capitalist theme built into a DAO, so you take all the big business out of it, and then the automated DAO. I just like it. Like, it's not AI, but you're going down that road. When you look at C3, it's the ADA Oracle. You got a big spot. Got my word. All right, so let's take a look here at called DAO. Called DAO is got some crazy trading going on. Be careful with this. There's a lot. Ugh. Let's put this on a 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart changed the previous trend. Looks like it's predicting a little bit of a pullback, actually. Yes, indeed. Oof. Yeah, just be careful with this one. And it did pull back 5.74. It's not looking really good. It's not looking overbought or oversold. But I do like this project called DAO. If you guys don't know what a DAO, you know what? Screw it. I'll just look it up. DAO definition. That way I can give you the right wording for it. It's an autonomous something. Decentralized autonomous organization. So decentralized, there's no central entity in control of it. It's controlled by the peoples who buy their way into it, more or less, and vote. It's pretty cool stuff. All right, guys. One more thing. Oh, let's do. You're right about what was it? It was C3, Charlie, right? Charlie 3, C3. Let's jump on there. I know Charlie 3 is a real deal there. I actually lost money. I don't say I lost money, but it's like sitting out there on Ethereum. And that's when I learned the lesson about when projects are building. Oh, we're going to move it over as soon as. No, I'm out. Let's see. C3. because everybody was building on Ethereum and they were going to move it over as soon as they could, and a lot of them didn't. All right, we're going to look at Charlie 3, C3, wrapped ETH. It only comes with wrapped ETH. All right, I know where to go. I want to look at it somewhere else. Look at it on my terms. Let's look at C3 over here, guys. C3. Charlie 3. All right, let's take a look at it on Nomics. I like Charlie 3. Charlie 3 is going to do big things. They are. All right. How far back does this go? I might have to change it to one more chart. There's a better chart than this. April now. Let's do better than this. I can do better for you than this, Big Smock. Give me a second. Let me go in here. If you guys haven't used this site, it's pretty cool for Cardano. It's very helpful. It's supposed to be like a faucet, but it has charting. And as most of you already knows, most of you already know that one of the hardest things to do is chart out Cardano projects because they tap tools. Because they're just not on like the bigger market cap trackers and stuff. It's annoying. But there we go. Cat, you want to come over here and then charts. This is taptools.io. And they do other faucet stuff, but I'm not going to get into all that. So if I type C3, Charlie 3, come on, baby. I know you're in here. There we go. Charlie 3 against ADA. Or we could do Charlie 3. Yeah, we'll just do it against ADA. Why not, right? ADA is currently sitting at 51 cents. So Charlie 3 currently is trading at 0.2433 ADA. Let's do some charting here. Well, let's pull this back. Let's pull this out. We're going to change this to HEX. Ugh. That's a pretty significant pullback right now, though. No worries, though, but it would be nice if Vassal Hard Fork would just kick off, because all of this on Cardano will kick off and follow it. Like I could do video after video. I love Cardano. I like Cardano as much as HEX. Actually, it's a toss-up because Cardano has such a big ecosystem behind it. HEX isn't quite there yet. Dex Screener's cool. I like Dex Screener. Let's see what's going on with C3. So this goes back to May 22nd. Fine. It's not dead. I feel like I look at it and it just feels like something that's waiting. It's just waiting for Vassal. Cardano refers to it as a hard fork. 2.0 is Ethereum's upgrade. But I really feel like C3 is just, I don't want to call it purgatory, but it's just coiled up and it's just waiting because it can't do anything. Now, I want you guys to look at something real quick here. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Please hit that like button. Please, it helps me. Let's look at Cardano Cube. If you go to Cardano Cube, so before when people say, oh, there's no smart contracts on Cardano, or oh, Cardano's not working, like, do you really know what you're talking about, or are you just talking? There's a lot of that in the crypto world. I hate it. Like, if you go here, here's the ecosystem for Cardano. These are all different entities. These are not Cardano. These are things being built, currently operating, or being built in Cardano. And it's huge. And this is just some of them. So when people, and the smart, Cardanos have had smart contracts since last September. Now, we'll be honest to say that the contracts are not as easy to program, but once the hard fork takes place, and you're talking like weeks out. All right. But Cardano, man, is like cornucopias. I love cornucopias. That the metaverse, cornucopias, I put a lot of money into. Pavia, that's another one I put a lot of money into. Crypto, should I say? Wi-Fi definitely has my attention. Definitely has my attention. And when this feature actually starts to work, the auto harvester, so basically deposit to the neutral net, basically it's not a DAO, but you don't have to go chase yield farming. You deposit it with them, and they do it for you. It's huge. It's going to be very huge, and do it across on depending on what your risk is. And of course, despite the VAI neutral net, which dynamically partakes in liquidity pools across the Cardano ecosystem according to your risk, that is going to be huge, guys. Or token and NFT staking. Here, I'll show you real quick. I'm already talking about it. So if we go to the token NFT staking, so like right now you can, let's look for some cool stuff. Well, a lot of it's still coming. It's big, guys. This one's a big one. Start looking at Wi-Fi. All right, my throat's tired. I'm tired. I'm about to wrap this up. I don't know how Richard Hart does this shit for hours on end. All right, guys. Like I said, I got a member. If you would like to become a member, help me out, help me grow this channel. It's cool. The link's in the description. But I just want to thank each and every one of you who took time to come out with me on this live stream. I kind of struggle on live stream. I feel like I'm a lot more smoother on the pre-recorded videos, but this is more personalized, and I can try to help or answer questions. But yeah. All right, so that's a wrap, guys. I want to thank you, Big Smock. Thank you, Dave Down Under, Michael James Capagni, Bugs, all you cats that took time to come in here. Just want to thank you. Give you guys all a shout out. Remember, stay Hexicans, stay happy, stay Cardonians, and stay blessed. And then before I disconnect, I want to make sure nobody says nothing, so I don't want to be rude. All right, guys, I'm out. All right, peace out.